Hi, I'm Andrew Daddio here today with Jimmy Lee. Today we're here to talk about, the Wealth Consulting Group roundtables, right? And our study group really for the Wealth Consulting Group. And today, we heard first off from two of our advisors who've done a lot of work around kind of constructing the processes and workflows within their practice, but then also how they leverage kind of the benefits of working with a firm like the Wealth Consulting Group. Jimmy, how do you see those two coming together? What are the needs of advisors today, and what is it that the Wealth Consulting Group offers that help them to grow and be better down the road?
Well, I thought it was very interesting listening to Gloria and Nyla today talk about how they work with us and how they leverage our firm to provide more value to their clients. And as you know, our mission is to continually improve our value proposition so that it is one of the best or best in industry supporting independent advisors. And so our goal is to still allow independent advisors to earn the high levels of compensation that the independent model provides, but also give them back office support, whether it's for financial planning, which is what they talked about a lot today, investment management, insurance brokerage, helping planning for complicated or sophisticated clients that have more than a higher net worth or different types of situations, I guess. And so all those services, and then also practice management, where we're able to share ideas and best practices amongst each other like we're doing today. And so, listening to them talk about how they've incorporated our team in having our one of our CFPs present plans that are more complicated to their clients, and having that, being positioned, having us being positioned as a part of their team providing that service, I thought was brilliant. All the best practices that they've incorporated in terms of workflows for the operational parts of our business that's necessary, but most advisors, or a lot of advisors, I'd like to say, aren't very good at that part. But they were able to take a lot of the ideas from another team that we have within our group that shared those workflows months ago, and then tweaking those to make their process a lot easier to implement and get into practice. I thought that was really neat. Also, one of the consultants that we work with on a regular basis, and I'll mention his name, and maybe he could use this too, but for Duncan McPherson with Pareto, and we work with Duncan very closely, and following some of the advice that Duncan's helped them with in terms of how to position the first interviews with new prospects and making sure there's a great fit there, and not talking about money necessarily can really help differentiate their services. When somebody's interviewing other advisors, for a relationship. And so I think listening to all that was very interesting for me. And again, constantly trying to think of new ideas. I know we asked them one of the things that they struggle with the most. And, she brought a bag with squirrels in them and started throwing them around and shiny new objects, I guess, and distractions. And so we were talking about that as another example of how we can help out with those things by sharing ideas with each other. And so, practice management and having a lot of colleagues to be able to call on, I think are very important.
It's interesting as you say that. I think about the Fit Meeting that they describe that they hold with their clients now all the time, right? The new prospective clients come into their office. Well, what about the Fit Meeting for a prospective advisor talking to the Wealth Consulting Group, right? Who or what would make up a prototypical advisor that would be best fit to join the Wealth Consulting Group? So,
the advisors that are the best fits for us are the ones that would utilize our services the most, right? And I think they would get the most value. So somebody that wants a partner for the investment management piece, And what we try to offer there is not something that is trying to compete with other platforms out there or money managers, but really trying to provide very good risk-adjusted returns at a very low cost, so that the fee that the advisor charges their clients, the majority of that is going to their bank accounts, right? So they can run their businesses profitably. So somebody that wants to outsource possibly some of the money management aspects of their practice, also the financial planning side. What I found, or what we find, I think, when we're out there talking to potential recruits, is that the financial planning offering that we have is very unique. We really don't charge for that. So being able to send in statements of prospects' accounts or even their current clients and getting back analytical reports from the different tools that we offer without charging them is very unique, right? And then inputting data for a financial plan with our paraplanners, and then having our CFPs, work on all the different strategies and modeling for the different types of solutions that they can offer their clients in the planning process. That's another very unique thing that we don't necessarily charge for. So, that's a lot of professional hours that we're able to provide to an independent advisor that they may not have in-house. And so a lot of times I've found that advisors kind of don't do a lot of planning because they're the ones that have to do it if they're going to offer that service. And so because of that, they do it on a limited basis sometimes or not at all, and I think that's so important that we're focusing on things aside from the money management piece, which I've often been known to say is a commodity, right?
Yeah, so all that, so that's the person who fits, right? How does that dictate, I guess, the culture of the wealth consulting group? Because of this community feel that I'm getting, right? As we talk about and we bring folks together, they love to be together, but talk a little bit more about the community and culture.
Well, I think we have a lot of people in our firm that are just nice people that like to share. And so, I don't think there are really any secrets in this business. Or a lot of businesses, and unless you're talking about, I guess technology and different things that involve patents and so forth. But in order to execute well, getting speed to market, for example, to implement new processes or change the way that you're doing business, it's great if we're able to share out those ideas amongst each other and with people that are willing to share, and then have resources behind those ideas, like we can provide, with our marketing support, right, or operational support that we can provide behind the scenes, so that the advisor has resources that are proven to work if they implement, and then we can help them get to market much faster in their practice. Implement new things that they want to do but are struggling doing on their own. And so I think those are the kinds of things that we need to continually try to improve upon to help advisors.
That's great. It's a strong sense of collaboration both between advisors in the wealth consulting group and then advisors as a group together.
I agree.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you, Jimmy.
Thank you.